What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Had a lot of stuff going on full-time work-wise and everything, trying to get this Polara situation figured out, and then battling sickness, family travels, you know how it goes. But as you saw in our stories, you saw we added this 64 to the fleet, the big block 383, rebuilt, really clean, solid car. A little bit rougher on the interior than mine was when I got it, but it's a good 64, pretty much identical minus the big block to my car. So after much deliberation, what I have decided to do is take that 383 out of that 64 and throw it into my 64. That engine to that car. The price of the polys to rebuild the way I want, just budget-wise, it works out better for the price I got for this whole car. Decent built, rebuilt motor, trans, a couple other small things I need off of it. We'll throw into my 64, and then the poly may do a simple basic rebuild on it and throw it in the quote-unquote newer 64 and put it back out to sell. So keep an eye out. This might be a long process, so I'm getting started today to pull the trans, because the poly is a small block 727 trans, so I've got to pull it and swap it as well. Right now I've been taking looks at it, planning, figure out where we're going to go. So once we get it out, I want to swap over the steering box, so that one leaks like a sieve. I'm going to push this out of the shop, clean the snot out of this engine bay, and do some painting, get it all fresh white. Then we'll go the new trans and motor and go from there. But I just gotta show y'all this cool piece of technology from the 60s. It's a lot easier to remove these shifter cables from this mechanism than it is the trans. But so many of you know this is a push button car, push button automatic. You have all your reverse, neutral, first, second gear, drive first, second. So they all hook into this mechanism. And as you can see, this lever is your parking brake, or really your parking gear. When you push down on it, it'll automatically engage neutral. So you take it out, then you can press in, reverse, one of the forward gears, and then of course neutral here. But I just thought I'd share how cool this is, that some guy in the, before the 60s figured this whole thing out. And it's very reliable to this day. You can even adjust it some. There are adjustments you have to make to it. Big handy tool was an original manual, especially disassembling it out of the dash. So